So today we are going to we're going to restart a whole lawn over here. We've got approximately 18,000 square feet. It used to be fescue. Then there was a lot of construction that took place, and Bermuda was reactivated, I should say, and it actually spread all over. So we had the homeowner call in a professional irrigation specialist to mark off all of the heads to make sure that they're working properly. Once that was done, we scalped it down to about 1.5 inches, and then we sprayed it off with Roundup and Fusilade as well, back to back. So now today, what we're going to do is we are going to Harley rake this whole entire yard, and we actually got the Harley rake over there on the other side of the pool. And then we've got a low-lying area in this area right here where when the irrigation works, it actually pools up in this area. We're actually going to take some of the clay soil and put it in this low-lying area. That way it doesn't pool up and the water actually sheds away from the low-lying area. This right here, this is actually the soil that we're going to take, and we're going to displace it from up in this higher elevation, because all of this came from the pool area, and we're going to put it in a low-lying area. What is that?
Concrete weight. Concrete saw.
God damn. God damn. You think it came from the guys who did the pool? Or does it look older?
I don't know. It could be from where they did the house.
That thing looks too fucking old, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely a concrete saw. Stuck under there. Stuck under there, man. About 1.5 months ago, we decided that it was better if we killed off this whole backyard because it had been taken over with Bermuda grass. That being said, we had sprayed it multiple times. We waited then 2 weeks to then come through here and scalp it all the way down, spray it again, and then we tilled the whole entire yard. Now, I know what you see behind me looks pretty green, but I had my doubts that it would not come in nearly this thick. And I got here Thursday morning to give myself a little preview of the results, and I must say I am blown away by this. This is blue tag fescue, a completely total transformation. There was literally not a single piece of living grass back here for about 3 weeks. Now, I did not expect it to come in this thick. I was expecting, not so much grass really. I had my doubts about this, but this is blowing my mind away right here. Now there are a couple of areas that we have to come in here and do a little detail work where some of the ground didn't get tilled as deep as we thought it would be. But overall, we've got about 18,000 and some change square feet back here of perfectly growing fescue grass. I mean, this is This is just phenomenal. Absolutely amazing transformation. Hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, if you go back, if you remember, about 2 months ago, I did an Instagram story about the, I guess I'd say the situation back here where nothing was growing and weeds were taking over in Bermuda grass. I posted that video and I showed you exactly how we did it. And so I will also give you a description in the link as to the process we did, the process we took to overhaul this whole backyard. Look at that. Look at this. There's grass there growing everywhere. Now, my main concern mostly was up in this area over here, because all of this grass right here, all of this dirt, I mean, was removed from down here because this pool had recently been put in the ground almost a year ago. And so know that the ground itself, the dirt, was lacking in a lot of nutrients. And so this is going to be my main concern once we get back into late spring going into the summertime. I'm banking on this here checking out first, and then everything down there by the trees is going to survive a whole lot longer because it gets a little bit more shade and it has a little bit more moisture content in the ground. But we've also done landscape installation along here, all new shrubs, all new pine straw. But back to my main concern is that this area up here, I'd say about 5,000 square feet, is gonna be one of my struggle areas come in the summertime, because the ground itself, even though it's been tilled and fertilized, it lacks that much of the nutrients. Anyway, I've got to get on my regular schedule here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and either this year, I'm not exactly sure, or possibly next spring is when we will see our first stripes. I don't know yet. I want to get as much turf growing before I actually mow it, and I actually want it to be as tall as possible, because the taller the grass, the deeper the roots go. And so if you cut it too short, the roots itself won't be able to get the nutrients out of the ground to basically heal themselves over. And this is all new fescue, so I don't want to take any chances on hurting it at all. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll leave you guys a description as to how we took care of this lawn and converted it.